Will, the real deal here. Just coming to you. I'm wrapping my day up. I'm about to get out of here. I'm on South Broad Street now. I got a little rooftop party in Manhattan that me and my wife are about to go to. But I had something that was on my mind and is bugging the heck out of me that I just wanted to put out there. Had a lady come in today, came in from Colombia, and we get these visits often. I sell properties to people in 4 countries now, and all across the United States. She flew in, she was from Colombia, and she's in corporate. And it was amazing to see that the same struggle here is the same struggle that's going on all across the world. People don't want to be in their 9-to-5 job. And hers was severe, where she has a boss who torments her, and it's a situation where she doesn't want to go to work, and it almost had her in tears. So this got me to reflecting on myself, because when I was 25 is when I bought my first apartment building. And about the time I was 26, I had 5 buildings, and I lived in one of the buildings. So literally from the cash flow, I didn't have to work a day again in my life if I didn't want to. And at that time I had a lady, she was 65 years old, and she was bagging groceries at Stop and Shop. Beautiful spirit lady, God-fearing. And I used to walk back and forth to work, and I felt guilty. Well, I used to walk back and forth, you know, flipping properties, because I didn't have to do anything at all during my day. I could get up and I could do whatever I want. She didn't have that leeway, where she worked her whole life, and by the time I was 26, I was financially free. So this got me to thinking, because the lady from Colombia asked me, you know, what was it that helped you leave your job in banking? And I remember one night that I was on my way to sleep, and something dawned on me. And I want you to try this. I closed my eyes, and I imagined that I was dead, and I was in a casket, and I had 10 minutes of consciousness left. I can't explain that feeling, but what I want you to do is this. Before you go to sleep tonight, comatose sleep, I want you to close your eyes for 10 minutes and imagine that you're dead, and you're in your casket, and you had 10 minutes of consciousness left. I want you to have that feeling, then I want you to go to sleep on it. And then when you wake up the next day, don't get up and jump up. Think about what your next move is. Think about what your next most important move is and what you're gonna do. It's sad, you know, corporate jobs are like slavery almost. But I want you to do that one thing. That's what allowed me to leave my job. And I had to get it to that extent. Close your eyes. Imagine you have no more life left. And what would you have done differently? And do it tomorrow. Do it. Nothing's going to happen. You're going to fail. Failure is a part of life. But what has you frustrated is that you have more potential, and you have to go to that job and you don't get to exhaust your potential. So do that exercise, and I hope that gets you towards your goal of being financially free. Will Holly, peace and out. Will, the real deal.